Osawatomie, Kansas, to make clear that we can't afford to proceed with business as usual. And I said that I believe we're greater together than we are standing on our own. I said that America works when everybody has a fair shot and everybody's doing their fair share and everybody's playing by the same set of rules. And I also said this is not just your typical political debate. This is a make or break moment for the middle class of this country. We have to tackle a set of challenges that have made things less secure and less stable for middle class families and made the ladder into the middle class more difficult for too many people. And we're not going to solve all these problems overnight, but because they weren't created overnight. But we can make serious progress on each and every one of these fronts if we're working together. And at stake are the basic values that my grandparents, my mother instilled in me, that so many of you learned in your households as you were growing up so that you were able to achieve your dreams. And the idea that if you work hard, it'll pay off. That no matter who you are, where you come from, what you look like, and that in America, you can make it if you try. That's what's at stake at this point. These are not Democratic values, these are not Republican values, these are American values. And we have to make sure we reclaim these values and operationalize them, make them real, on the ground. We know that government can't solve every problem by itself. But we also know, and mayors especially know, the government does have a role to play. So I want to thank all of you for meeting your responsibilities every single day. Together, we helped to get some things done, including passage of an extension of unemployment insurance and the payroll tax cut that will have an impact in your communities. Together, we helped to push Congress to fund infrastructure projects that will put construction workers back to work and build the foundation for the competitive economy we need in this 21st century. In this economy, I think we all agree that a higher education is the surest route to the middle class, and that doesn't just mean 4 years. That means also our community colleges, giving people the skills training that they need, and that's why I'm going to keep on pushing Congress to help local communities and cities to prevent teacher layoffs so that our kids have the best possible opportunity to get the skills they need to succeed.
Yes.
Let me add, I know this is a subject of a little bit of discussion here in Washington on cable news. There are some who still believe that America can only be competitive by paying our workers less and removing protections for clean air and clean water and the right to collectively bargain. And that's a race to the bottom that we should be pursuing. My attitude is that's not a race that we should want to win. We should want to win the race to create products here in the United States and sell those products overseas and make sure that we've got high-skilled workers who are able to get high-paying jobs that allow them to support a family and make sure that cities like yours can thrive. I want an America that is building stuff and selling stuff. And you know, we had a terrific event here a while back. This was just last week, where a whole bunch of companies gathered and made the argument, you know what, we're insourcing. We're bringing plants back to the United States.
Yeah.
Wages in China are going up. American worker productivity has never been higher. We are competitive again as long as we can get the skilled workers, as long as we've got the infrastructure, as long as these core investments are made in innovation and education and basic science and research. There's no reason why the 21st century can't be the American century just like the 20th century was. And that was good news, but it means that we're going to have to do our part. If some folks in Congress continue to drag their feet, then this administration is going to just go ahead and take action. That's part of the reason why I appointed consumer watchdog that can protect folks from predatory practices in your various cities. That's why we're going to keep taking steps like